Oh, hello Z Unboxing. You might hear a loud whirring sound. That's the sound of the Nordic Pure Air Fucker 4000. Smoke fucker, smoke bussin' smoke buster. I just built this as a video on the second channel, I think. So I ordered these MERV 15 filters, 6 of them for $205, $10 shipping back in 2020. And I didn't use them. I was gonna put them on the box fans like I have in the basement, but I wanted to clean the basement first. I never just got around to it. So now we're in the game Firewatch. Canadian fires are murdering us with smoke. So I've taped all the doors and I have all the filters in the basement are now on. It took, of the 6 filters, 5 are in use, 1's in a bag over there. And I took the box from said Nordic Pure, a pasta lengthy Nordic Pure. You'll see it and just search MERV, M-E-R-V. These are the MERV 15 filters, which are sucking into a box, which I modified, and I put the blower fan in it to clean the fucking air, because it smells like smoke in my whole house. So hopefully the tape helps and the filters all around the house will help. 2 in the basement, 1 upstairs, big fucker there. But anyway, Echo, Kitchen 100. I had to go open the door in the death to open up, get a box from HiBy. I don't know who's even delivering. I would literally stop delivering. If you're Amazon or something with a door open and you're not wearing a full breathing apparatus, they should be off the roads. My eyes are burning from getting this box from outside. All right, it wasn't even close. What magical items? Now you can tell when HiBy sends me something because their tape is literally HiBy tape. I need to get Z Reviews tape. But then people would see Z Reviews tape and know there's something expensive in there and rip it apart. Holy crap, it's the HiBy R6 Pro Mark II high resolution music player. Now I just did a big rant on DAPs and how they're all basically the pinnacle at this point. But I'm not gonna stop reviewing them because I made that mistake with a couple things where I'm like, well, we've reached as high as we can go, I can give up. And then something like the RB42 comes out. Or the Swan OS 10s. Like I would have been like, Edifier MR4s, game over. Nothing can beat these Swan OS 10s. And now the FIO, although expensive, the FIO FT3s or SP3s are the speaker, FT3s are the headphones, are as good, at least as good as the OS 10s. $300, but still as good. That is a monster. Jesus, it's just a huge pane of glass. Oh, it's got sharp edges. Oh my God, HiBy. What is this texture? What is this texture? Okay, so we've got screen protector edge to edge, almost sharp, but not. Satin, ridged back, like you can see the ridges. And then this is a covered, they had to put an area with glass to get the Bluetooth signals and stuff through. Dude, look at that. This is some Aslan Kern level, like, but better than Aslan Kern, because Aslan Kern is very expensive. This is probably very expensive. Look at the HiBy logo. Let's peel off the front too, because I'm just that cool. Wow, face reveal and that shit. SD card. Okay, I'm fucking weirded out already. There's always gotta be something. So that looks like last track, and that looks like next track, and that looks like play pause. So the rocker is play, pause, and next track, and that's last track. And then you have power and volume here with a little slot. I'm not sure what that's for. Nothing on top. I feel like this is gonna get, as soon as I touch pizza, ever, and then touch this, it's gonna just have a fingerprint on it forever. It's that really like rough satin metal. And then we've got the plethora on the bottom of USB-C, PO bow and LO bow low. So line outs and then regular balance and phones out and then line out and then USB-C. Let's turn it on. I'll tell you what, it feels nice in the hand. It doesn't feel like smooth, but it feels like I'm holding something that costs fucking money. I don't know, is that a thing? This has a protector on it too. It has a little screen protector on it. Look at that fucking carbon fiber weave. So I guess I'm back at it like a crack addict. What is that? It's a little light sensor or something there to dim the screen, I guess. I hope it's not a camera, is it? English, Eastern time, finish. That was fast. Like everything was snappy. I don't dislike this. Let's let this boot. I didn't even like go into the rest of this. Did you hear me put that down and it cracked my goddamn thing? So we have a pull corner, which I approve of. Damn. USB-C to USB-C cable. It looks like it's for starting your car. That's nice. And it does come with a case. A very large leather case. With the waft. And I'm gonna call these the wafts. Is that 2 wafts? Oh yeah, wafts and wafts here. How do you get this in here? Does it waft correct? Wait, how do you get this in here? Because it's like this side doesn't care, but this side has a corner. Do you have to push it up through the fucking what? How does this work? Do you understand my problem here? Is that this top bit is cut out, but you have to put the bottom in, which is not cut out? What the fuck? How does that work? Like if I had to put it through the hole and then push it up and then down, maybe? But I guess you just gotta force it. I'm gonna force it. Just women love it when you force it. There you go. Oh, it did just... Oh! It's split. They literally split the fuck... They had to split the thing. Oh, that's lame. But I mean, it works. Oh my god, that screen is huge. It's also only got 30% battery. Not the fastest reacting screen, but... Alright, it says it's 2:40 a.m. and we're at 40% volume. No wheel. For an expensive player to not have a wheel, I guess they finally figured... There should just be a volume activation button and you get to this. And that'd be better. That is a beautiful screen. Holy shit. Is it on the brightest? No, now it's... The case is preventing me from going the absolute brightest. There it is. Okay, we've now hit the brightest. Oh my god. And it says AB, so obviously we could change from class A, B. Flip vertically, open gain settings, class A or class AB. All right, I'm gonna charge this and then put a thing in it and then listen to my favorite music, Weird Al. I guess this is the first unboxing since Swede ran off. I don't know if he's coming back. He's been gone since, it's 7 o'clock now. He left 22 hours ago because I let the cats out and they come back in and they go out and they've been doing that for months. So I trust them. But for some reason, Swede's been acting weird the last couple days, like extra skittish of me. And I'm like, why? And he finally got that thing off his back. I won't describe what that thing is, but he finally got off his back. So he's got like a clean coat and he looks like top of the, he's just, yes, let him out. I let him out again, and I let him out, and it was a little bit too late. Like, usually you don't leave him out by sundown at all. And we've got foxes on the property, so I don't know. We'll see how this. I did the same thing when Buddy took off. Buddy was the orange cat. Buddy was 14 and deaf. Swede is 11 and has 1 ear, so it's like a pattern forming. But Swede is like, he's spent months outside with access, out for 2, 3, 4 hours and comes back in and then goes and hangs out with his brother. And he's always back here for food and water. And just last night, I have video footage from the camera of him and his brother just sitting next to each other. And then his brother goes out and then he just walks away. And I was up at 6 a.m. We were out with Mandy till at 9 o'clock we were out 30 minutes after he took off. Because when I realized it was dark and he wasn't back in, Mandy and I went on a, like, let's check flashlights. I'm gonna sell my one flashlight because it's garbage. $200 of garbage. It's an Olight. It's one that's really focused. It's useless. Like literally looking in a spot is fine, but I can't see anything else. Keeping my other Olights because they're great. So we went searching last night from like 9:45 to like 10:30. All the way up and down things. And then this morning I got up at 3 a.m. to check the camera, got up at 6 a.m. to check the camera, and I got out of bed at 6:30 and started doing my rounds. I walked basically my entire property, her property, looking for this cat. And you know what I found? Bodies. Dead deer. Sorry to SJY Audio, who sent me his new open back Starry Night. I don't know if it's called the Starry Night. It might be something completely different. But it's the open back and it looks fucking gorgeous. Like it's starting to touch on the ZMF level of like, ooh, God. He needs to, I would put a little route on this to make it not as sharp, but it looks fucking great. Yeah. So anyway, headphones, really nice. Like the tan suede, decent adjustability. Doesn't feel like the old ones that used to get broken. Says SJY Audio. I want to hear these because he's made several open backs, and the starting out was his first closed back. Put to see. Anyway, so yeah, Swede, hoping to get eaten by foxes because there's a bunch of baby foxes leaving bodies out there, like decapitated raccoons. When I see just a head of a raccoon with a spine attached, I'm a little confused and concerned because raccoons have thumbs. And you know, he's an 11-year-old cat, and he's not exactly a big brawler cat, so I'm worried. There's also bald eagles in the area, like trying to make a nest. So they're huge, and all the little dead deers that the foxes leave, the fucking giant eagles show up. I haven't seen any birds of prey land anywhere, like around my property, to come nosh on my possibly dead cat. So we're just gonna assume he's fine, getting laid somewhere, and is coming back. Anyway, 22 hours. He comes back in the next 2 hours, it'd be 24 hours. I'll only yell at him if he comes back after that. Like yell at him, like you're a bad boy. And I'm not gonna like keep locking the cats inside, like, because they love going out. Chewbacca was her favorite thing, was just going out. Of course, she was old, and she would like crawl and sit and then crawl and then sit and then want to go back inside. These are, you know, cats. But even the Drake, the light gray one, he'll go out, and I literally let him out when I was looking for his brother, and he sat 15 minutes in the front and came back in the house. I don't know. Anyway, hoping for the best. By the way, Stelladoro Marguerites. Want my cat. Want my cat. For those of you following in chronological order, Swede is back. It took him 60 hours. He left at 9 o'clock at night on a Friday. And Pasta and I were searching. 9:07, it was last seen on the camera. Mandy and I were here. We went, oh shit, the door's still open. Is he in the house? No. By the time we went looking, it was about a half hour later. We went flashlights. We went everywhere. We went down the block. It was nutty. And then he was gone for Saturday and Sunday fully. Came back Monday morning, today, 10 a.m. Just I checked. I was in the shower, and I'm like, I got out of the shower to get something. I'm like, I gotta check the phone. So soaking wet, naked, open up the phone, which I had the security camera app to see if anything, you know, popped on the thing. Birds. Just change the battery, you moron, every time. It's like it's been sitting there. It had 50%, it's dead now. Anyway, so I had my phone already opened up to the security camera app, and sure as shit, there was 3 viewing events, and there was cat walking, and I'm like, oh shit. So I'm like running out, and I opened the back door, because I figured if he wasn't there, I didn't actually see the timestamp, it could have been seconds ago. I went, sweet, and he was just sitting down over there. I'm like, oh, fuck. Open the door, let him walk in. He just walks in, not even like a big thing. It's like, hey, what about it? Yeah, so what if I spent nearly 3 entire days away from home, and it kind of rained, and it was fine. He was fine. All right, this is now the 3rd one of these I've bought. Pasta, link to the Noco Genius 2D. 4th one? This might be I bought one originally for the quad. It's a battery charger. It's for 12-volt batteries. I think just 12-volt. But for like in your vehicle, and it's waterproof, and you got a little, I'll show you in a second. Literally, when I pull this out. So it looks like this. It does a flippity floop. It's a fucking floopity flip over here. And I wired it permanently in the quad, because I don't take the quad out all the time. So if you leave a vehicle parked, batteries slowly drain. So it's a rather big, I think the other ones might have been smaller than this. That's gotta be the same one. You got a little screwable and Velcro mount for it. Indicator light, 12 volt, 2 amps. So this one has permanent rings for putting on batteries or accessory auxiliary terminals. And it just has this little plug, boom, regular standard plug. You plug it in, charge battery. I have one in my truck, because God knows you never want to park it, because I don't commute to work, so my vehicles might stay parked for 5-6 days. And sometimes if it's, let's say, summertime and I want to take my black car out, my truck might not leave at all. Or if it's wintertime, my car might not leave at all. The problem is my black car has 2 batteries, because since it's a cop car, it has a huge auxiliary battery on the right-hand side. And when you run the car, the left charges the right, it all charges together. But when apparently you have the charger on the left-hand side, that does not charge the right. So my auxiliary was dead, and when I get in my car, I turn on my inverter, and it's connected to the auxiliary, and it went beep, dead. So I'll have 2 of those now in my black car, 1 for each battery. I may also have to change the battery on the auxiliary because it's been in the car since 2012. It's an original AC Delco that came with the cop car when the cops were using it. So it's been abused. It's had winters. It's in a garage, but it's not like a heated garage. I mean, it could be a heated garage if you want to pay me. But yeah. So Swede's back. I have a new battery charger that I got to install, and I just got more Carnations Instant Breakfast. Let's see. I have this on one of the subscribe and save, because I drink it pretty regularly, but at the same time, I don't drink enough. So now I've got 3, I think the bottom one is the oldest. Why is this Farina open? So yeah, we're gonna push that one down. We're gonna pick this one up, put it on top. I think that's the way I'm gonna, what the fuck is it doing? What is it on top of? All right, there we go. So now I have to drink, what is this, 22 packs? 22, 22, 22, and I finished the ones in the drawer. So I have to drink 66 Carnations Instant Breakfast in the next month. Or they had those set to come every 2 months, 2 or 3 months maybe? I've been trying to modify it to get it to come accurately, but it never does. So I guess I just need to consume more. It is my favorite chocolatey sweet drink. Interesting box. It could be a box like this, but it's not. It's a box like this. Does that make it better or worse? Good for a headphone. You know what? It's a keeper box. Just put a headphone, boom, done, sell it.